So in the past 6 years, it feels like Skyrim has come out on every console ever.
I've started it a few times here and there, basically enough to get the gist of the game, but I've never really gotten into it. When it showed up in the Switch announcement video though, I knew right then and there that this would be the version I sunk hours, even days into.
I've had it for about a week now, and I gotta say, I was right.
This version is like a mix between the remastered special edition that came out last year and the Xbox 360 and PS3 one that came out in 2011. It runs at a stable 720p 30 in handheld as far as I can tell, and a rock solid 1080p 30 when it's docked.
And you know, it makes a lot of sense that in docked or undocked mode, there's basically parity because it looks like a PS2 game at points.
It's kind of hard to explain, but when you get into a town, everything looks great. The buildings are crisp and the water looks great too, but when you go out into the world, it's almost like the anti-aliasing on everyone except for NPCs and the main character turns off. It doesn't look bad, it's just noticeable. While I like exploring the world, completely ignoring the story just like I do in Fallout, when I'm playing handheld, if I see a dungeon pop up on the map, I'm beelining straight for it. They look a lot better than the open world, and they just kind of make perfect sense for a handheld mode because you can just clear them in about 15 or 20 minutes and move on with your day. One thing that looks incredible is the Skybox.
Just stopping to look up at the sky at dusk, dawn, or the middle of the night is actually breathtaking. It looks really good.
Unlike Doom, you pretty much get the exact same experience whether you're playing handheld or docked, and that's awesome. You don't really need fine, precise movement like you do in Doom, even with archery, and the field of view is nice and big in both modes.
You get a ton of stuff in this package too.
On top of the base game, which costs $60, you're also getting the Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn expansions. There's also motion controls, which are alright, but nothing amazing. And finally, if you tap those Breath of the Wild amiibo that came out earlier in the year, you can get Link's armor, the Hylian shield, and the Master Sword. So that's all pretty cool.
I don't have any of these guys yet because they're just a little expensive, but I'm considering picking a couple up just so I can get the sword and shield because they look amazing.
What you don't get here is mod support or the Creation Club that has the new survival mode in it. And that's kind of a bummer, but I usually install like 4 million mods, and then by the time I get them all working, I'm bored and I don't even play the game, so I don't really care. And also, this version has a ton of exclusive stuff that's only on the Switch, which Doom didn't have. So it kind of makes up for the fact that this is the same price as the other special editions, even though it's missing mod support. I didn't think the novelty of having Doom on a portable system really made it worth the full $60, but with Skyrim, it makes it a better game. It gives me a similar feeling that Breath of the Wild gave me, where I can have this sprawling giant adventure in the palm of my hand. Discovering this world pretty much for the first time, getting slaughtered by trolls, asshole ghosts, and dragons along the way is so much fun, and now I get why everyone keeps buying this game again and again. It feels like it shouldn't work.
But it does. So that's my review of Skyrim for Nintendo Switch. It launches this Friday, November 17th, right at midnight, and you should let me know down in the comments below whether or not you're going to pick it up. I think it's totally worth it, but I could see some people who have played it before going either way. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you want to stick around and watch some horror videos, I wouldn't blame you. Anyways, guys, my name is Jimmy Champane, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.